So this video has gone viral, and it is that of a Nigerian singer Burna Boy. Burna Boy is a man that a lot of people love. A boy, a man, like seriously. Well, look at what he's putting on. Look at what he's putting on. I'm kind of feeling disgusted right now. For those who are fanatics, those who do not like to see, those who believe that all is covered as long as you are rich, you are famous, and they like you, that's it. Well, do not let us fool ourselves. You see, Nigeria is not just an ordinary nation. We are talking about people who have so much in them. The resources in Nigeria is not even those that you find under the ground or in the sea. I'm talking about the people themselves. Burna Boy is actually dancing to the tune of his pay master, the tax master, the tax master. You might not understand what I'm saying. I'm going to break it down. You see, for you to reach this limelight, for you to be international, when I say international, I mean you do not only sing for Nigerians now. You go to Europe, you blow into the US, you do shows here and there, Times Square, blah, blah, blah. There are prices to pay. Now, let us go to the scriptures of the Christians, the Bible. Lucifer, devil, Satan, whatever name you call him, or whatever entity that you believe is this wicked. They said he is the chairman of music. I mean, he coordinates music. And if heaven was not convenient for him to be, I mean, God said to the angels, kick him down. Where did he land? The Bible says, woe to the earth, because the deceiver has just been dropped. Now, do you think devil will come to this world and just relax and say, oh, it's okay, I've been dropped? Definitely, he's going to use entertainment and different ways to penetrate. I'm talking about the de-emasculating of men, of African men with African ancestry. It is all over the United States. There are entertainers, I mean comedians, stand-up comedians, and entertainers that have been forced to put on female dress. I mean men have been forced. Look at many movies out there. Men have been forced to put on women clothes. And this is an agenda. A lot of people are blind. They call it eyes wide shut. Your eyes is open, but you are blind. There are a lot of things, so many agenda out there. And those that are behind this, I mean the physical beings that are behind it, are the Caucasians, often mistaken as white people. They are in charge of this agenda, and they make sure that you, like Burna Boy, must do what they want. It's very easy. At times they come with a subtle, approach like, you know what, we are going to give you 3 of these shows, and you know that these are big shows that will put you on the limelight, add more money to your pocket, and open doors for you. And they simply introduce a designer to you, and this designer is like, you see, I have this concept and I want you to put on this clothes. I'm going to pay you for putting on this clothes. And because you, over time, and having moved here and then mixed up with this and that, your consciousness has been kind of am I going to use the word, okay, do not let me use some kind of nasty word there, but your consciousness have been kind of rubbished somehow, and you do not see the light anymore. Someone like Burna Boy, a man as we know him, knows that putting on what he's putting on shows that there is this, agenda of, this effeminate, there is this agenda of the masculating male. It's been there. I heard back then from this same Burna Boy, when he wasn't that popular, when the likes of, Tiwa Savage, D'banj, and Don Jazzy decided to penetrate the American industry, like they started doing things with Kanye West and all of that. He was the first to start saying, you guys don't know how this business is. You better be very careful of what you sign, of what you do, and all of that. Why? Because he has his own mother who was a dancer for Fela Anikulapo Kuti on board with him. His mom somehow has been able to kind of, manage him in a way that no one will exploit him. But right now, probably for monetary gain, Burna boy, maybe Burna man or Burna she woman or she male is now putting on a dress. There is this American stand-up comedian. I think it's called Dave Chappelle. He got upset, he got angry. There was a time that he had to go off grid. I mean, he left everything. He went somewhere. I think he went to South of Africa or somewhere just for him to lay his head down. Why? Because he was told to perform series of shows putting on female clothes. And he said, no, why would I be putting on this skirt? Why should I do this? This is nonsense. You are trying to ridicule me. You're trying to... He said all of these things. Finally, Oga Dave Chappelle bowed and he wore skirts for a show. He did it so as to remain relevant. He did it so that shows would be given to him. And when I search and I look deeper, I realize that they have handlers. Some of those handlers could come in the form of African Americans. That's what they call them. But let's call them people brown skin. Yes. But behind the scene, Caucasians were the ones in charge. It is the same with Burna Boy. If you had to come for this show, some might say, oh no, it's just a fashion sense. Don't be stupid. Female gene is different from male gene. When a man is putting on female clothes, it is clear that this man is being made to become something. There is an agenda. Obviously, we know there is agenda of transgender, non-binary, lesbianism, homosexual, whatever it is, anything that deforms that, it's terrible that Burna Boy, with so much that he has inside of him, all for the love of money, is ready to put on female clothes. This is just the beginning. You are still going to see Burna Boy clothed, in fact, maybe with some puffs on his chest to make him appear like he has breasts and all of that. You are still going to see a lot of this, particularly with Nigerian artists like Burna Boy and many of them that are beginning to kind of, you will see, a young chap like Rema and Madonna. You'll be like, oh no, there's nothing. No, those are the handlers. Those are the people that are sent here and there to give them that extra. You know how it is. They know how to feed that your ego as a man, as a person, as an entertainer, whatever you do. They know how to give you that extra boost. Like, you know what? Do you want to sing in the United Arab Emirates, in Dubai for this show? Do you want to sing in Saudi Arabia? Don't worry, I'm going to make that work for you. And all of a sudden you get that invite and you're like, wow, what? And slowly they begin to introduce to you the agenda. People are saying there is nothing that devil gives to you for free. You have to do the needful. You have to do what they need. You have to do the needful for you to move on in whatever you do. And at the end of the day, I have looked at it. There is nobody among them because somehow, you might want to I'm big now. I need to rebel. I can't do this anymore. And that's when you will realize that there are two things in charge in your life. The one inside of you that they have fired inside of you spiritually, and the one from outside. Look at Michael Jackson. He spoke, he died. Many of them, that's how it is. They know what to introduce to you inside and outside. So both of these things will deal with you whenever you decide to become too big for them. Nigerian music industry, entertainment, we are getting so big and large that the United States and the rest of where, in fact, talk about Nigerian music, talk about the world. It is no longer the American thing and all that. Every one of them want to associate with Nigeria. But, well, I hope the chicken is not coming home to roost. What is your own thought about this one? Burna Boy, your favorite artist, is now putting on dress like how many of these Americans have been forced. African Americans, brown skin men forced to dress like women for an agenda. What does this mean? Are we closing our eyes to this evil agenda that is being pushed via our musicians. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.